Loaded, 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 loaded. I'm back in the truck, guys. All right. So as you guys can see, I'm back on this freaking truck. Kind of not liking it at the moment. I got way too much crap. Like, there's way too much crap. It really is. I've already been at it for about a half an hour when I could be at home freaking relaxing. But no, I'm stuck up here doing this crap on a Sunday when I could be home and preparing to go out tomorrow morning instead of preparing today. But I gotta waste time out of my time. I gotta use my time to come up here and do this shit. I'm aggravated because I've got to be up here to prep the truck to go out for a month. And I tell you, I'm not happy about it. Matter of fact, I'm mighty upset about the whole situation. Boy, I tell you what, I was so close to quitting. I was so close to quitting this week. Telling you that right now. I really, really was. I was really close to quitting this week. Really, really close. All right, anyways, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Check this out. All right, that is a Uhami. Make sure it's getting plenty of airflow up there. We don't want that to be in the way. All right, anyways, this is a freezer refrigerator combo, and it actually froze the chicken breast. So that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. I'll put it out on the road for a month, and we'll see if it actually works and does what it's supposed to do for a whole month. And I may end up doing a review on it. So now, I should be able to rest and relax for the next 4 hours, 5 hours until I got to go to bed. Hopefully. Anyways. Back out on the road, guys. Like I said, if you're interested, I got the link in the description for the W drink mix, energy drink mix. It helps out the channel, helps me out a little bit if you guys go over there. You get 10% off, right? So, I mean, it's worth it if you get 10% off, right? Maybe? Go check it out. But anyways, I'll see you guys next clip. All right, good morning, everybody. Let me go throw this trash away and yeah, get this pre-trip done. And I should be able to get a better understanding what's going on when I get over to the first stop. So yeah. All right, I'll see you guys here in about I'll say about an hour or so. All right. I genuinely hate places like this. I'm gonna tell you guys why here in just a second. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you why. See over there? That's where I got to back into. This right here is a street in front of me. I got to pull down in there and then back straight across because I'm not doing a blindside back. Not doing it. So what I should have done is I come up to this street over here, and I should have done it that way. I should have come up that street over that side over there, but I didn't do it. So now I got to do a blind side, or not a blind side, but I got to pull down in there and then back up out of there across the street to over there. And I ain't got nobody out here to help me. So, and it's times like these that I really get annoyed, because it's like I've already got enough on my plate. I don't need this crap as well. So this week right here, already starting out glorious. Already starting out glorious. So just be ready, guys. That's all I gotta say. Be ready for me to quit at the end of this one. Because I'm telling you right now, I was this close to not coming back to Schneider yesterday. Day before yesterday. I was this close. Matter of fact, Friday, I was thinking to myself, man, this is some bullshit. I gotta deal with this crap again for another damn month. I almost didn't come back. I was this freaking close. I was this close to coming cleaning up my damn truck and leaving the keys with the front office. This freaking close. Because I'm tired of this shit. This crap right like this right here, this is bullshit. They could have a whole different, they could have a whole different setup. They really could. But unfortunately now I'm parked on the street, and hopefully this guy right here knows what he's doing when he pulls out of here. This should be places for box trucks, not so freaking stupid. This place right here should be for box trucks only. Like, take to an actual warehouse where you can get the trucks in and out. But anyways, I don't know. It's just a little aggravating. I'm ready for a nap already. And it's raining on top of all that. And then my windshield's fogging up now. I don't know. Hopefully I don't have to stay here that long. I suppose I could probably do the monthly, whatchamacallit, the monthly training thing. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. All right, I'll see you guys, I guess, right before we get out of here. All right, guys, so I got the load out of Lawrenceville, Georgia. I got it picked up this morning and dropped off this afternoon. I got me another load going from the same place, which was Frito-Lay out of Charlotte. So I got another load coming out of Charlotte, Frito-Lay load, and I'm headed up to Portsmouth, Virginia. So yeah, man, it's been a crazy freaking day, guys. It really has. Very, very busy day. I got 54 miles. Matter of fact, let me write this one down, because I want to make sure that I actually write this down before they decide, hey, we're going to get rid of that one. There we go. Okay. That's the fuel stop for this one, just in case it decides to not give me one in the morning. But yeah, I got a load going up to Frito-Lay in Portsmouth. We'll get that taken care of, and I don't know what they're going to have planned for me tomorrow morning. Let me try to do a trip plan real quick. That way I can update my ETA and everything. So I'm planning on leaving here about 5:30. Let's see. I'm not stopping there. I'm not stopping there. I'm not stopping there. If I change my departure to, let's say, tomorrow at, there we go. From where I'm at right now, it shouldn't take me that long to get up there. It's only 258 miles. So it's like 4.5 hours. So it shouldn't take me that long to get up there. I can get up there, get it off of me, and I should have enough to get another load coming out of there going somewhere else. Hopefully back west instead of keeping going northeast. But we'll try that right there. We'll try that right there and see if that works. But yeah, I got to go in here, use the bathroom, call the wife. And hopefully by the time that, I should start my food, huh? I don't know. We'll do that when I get back out of here. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early. Well, good morning, everybody. Hold up. I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers. Are these... If I can get over here... Okay, so... I swear to God, man. I swear to God. Okay. Alright. So I got a little time. I got a little time to kind of eat some breakfast and so I got some time to kill. Okay. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it smells like fresh coffee in here this morning. It does, it does, it does. Trying to figure out why. I'm not gonna worry about it. Well, that kind of gives me a chance to, man, I don't know. Oh, they're really, really pushing it this time. Old Ziggy is pushing it this time. That says drop and hook, but that's a 2-hour wait for appointment. So if I leave here, well, it looks like I got another load. I ain't finished this one yet. Ziggy put another load on me last night, and it looks like I'm going from Norfolk or Portsmouth, Virginia, up to Suffolk, Virginia, and then Suffolk, Virginia, back down to Jefferson, Georgia. Delivers on the 6th, but it doesn't have an all-day window. So we may have to do a few 10-hour breaks to kind of match that up. Or a 10-hour break. 2 10-hour breaks. No, 1 10-hour break. I may be able to do that, but I guarantee you this winter, I'm not doing that. There will be none of that this winter. What they want me to do right there, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. All right, so I got 3 hours between now and when I gotta leave here. So I gotta leave here by 8 a.m. so that I can get up there. Drop this load by 8 a.m. or by 8. Drop this load, excuse me, by noon. Get up there, get this next load. Today's Tuesday, right? The 5th. Tomorrow is Wednesday the 6th. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at here. Pop that off there. All right, so we've got here today, right? It says 5 hours and 23 minutes to go 259 miles. So we may end up, we're going to leave at 8 a.m. before 8 a.m. to get up there. This thing trip plans at 50 miles an hour. So I'll get there a lot sooner than that, probably about an hour or an hour and a half earlier than what I need to drop this load. So we'll go from there. It's about, I'd say about 25, it's 25 miles. Let's say about 45-minute drive up to Suffolk, depending on traffic and everything. And then from Suffolk, we're going to pick up this load and we're going to drive about 5 hours down to somewhere else. So we may get a little bit further than what it says right here in order to do our break. And then we'll do a 10-hour break somewhere probably around this area anyways. And then drive the last 241 miles down to Jefferson, Georgia on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. All right, but anyways, I'm going to go ahead and relax just a little bit longer. And And when I get up to Portsmouth to drop this load, I'll see you guys then. Oh my goodness, guys, this has to be the biggest pain in the ass ever to get down in here. Alrighty then, so let me go ahead and sign this thing. I went ahead and dropped the paperwork off. I picked it up yesterday, so 8/4/25. Alright, how much time I got left here? I got some time. Oh no, actually I don't. I don't have that much time at all. I've only got 5 hours of drive time left. Alright. So I gotta drop this trailer real quick. And then we're gonna head over to Suffolk. And I guess I'll see you guys over there. Trailer's still in the dock door. I'm over here at the Ace Hardware Distribution Center. And the trailer is still in the dock door. Oh, y'all ain't gonna believe this crap. So I get back in the truck, right? At the last place, I get back in the truck after doing my walk around and everything in the trailer. And I know for a fact that I closed those doors back there. And there was some lady that was walking around behind the trailers. I don't know what the hell was going on back there. But anyways, so I pull out, I get to the stop sign or stoplight, and guy's pecking on my window over there. He's like, hey, because we can't go but anywhere left or right? So the lights are still red and everything. And he said, hey, you got a door open back there. I was like, what? Like, no way, no freaking door, no way. I closed I closed those doors. I know that I closed them and everything. He's like, yeah, you got a door open back there. So I popped the brakes, put it in neutral, and went back there. And sure enough, the door was open. I mean, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But yeah, there was some lady walking around behind the trailers. I guess she worked for Frito-Lay or whatever. And she's like back there, you know, walking around and stuff. And she comes, I know she come across in front of my truck here. And I heard her say something about they got one empty on the lot. Nah, not anymore, brother. They don't have another Schneider empty on that trailer, on that lot at all. The one they had is the one I got. They didn't have that 215 number on there. No. But anyways, just crazy stuff going on. People are freaking nuts. It's ridiculous, right? Oh, but anyways, so right now I'm waiting on this dock for them to release the trailer from the dock. They got to come out here and unlock the airline, or the airline lock on the trailer, so that I can get on down the road. But I ain't gonna be able to get on down the road if they don't hurry the hell up. I gotta get 200 miles. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get 200 miles today. I don't know, we'll see. We shall see. But anyways, I'll see you guys when I get stopped for the night. We'll do a little bit of discussing of what the hell's been going on. All right, everybody. So here I am in the truck. So here I am, stopped at a rest area tonight because apparently being up here in the Northeast really sucks, and you can't get a damn parking spot if you try to park after 4 p.m. because all the other people who don't work and who don't bust their ass every day in and day out are already stopped for the day. So there's that, right? So I'm thinking probably about 7:30 in the morning, get up. 7:30 in the morning, probably about 7 o'clock in the morning, get up. Be rolling by 7:30. And yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best bet. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, good morning, everybody. I'll tell you that I was a little aggravated yesterday. Oh Lord, about what happened. that last receiver, the Frito-Lay. Yeah, I wasn't happy about this shit at all. I'm a little upset. I'm just a little upset. Actually, I was more than just a little upset. That kind of pissed me off. You know, people just don't understand that if somebody's sitting in a truck and they're attached to a trailer, okay, you don't go back there and open the doors to the damn trailer and not say nothing about it. You just don't do that kind of shit. Because when that lady did that, she put not only my life in danger, she put somebody else's life in danger as well. And you may not think that's a big deal. You know, you may not think it's a big deal that the trailer door was left open by just some random person. And you say, oh, Terry, forget about it. Well, I can't forget about it. Because we actually genuinely have some stupid people that are running around out there doing stupid shit. But if I would have got caught with that open by, say, a police officer, they would have ticketed me. And I'd have tried to explain to them, hey, you know, well, it wasn't my fault. I did my post trip or free trips to make sure that all that stuff was taken care of. But it wouldn't matter, mainly because it's my responsibility. So from now on, before I actually take off, I'm going to have to double check once more to see if my trailer doors are closed. All because some skank decided that her trying to find an empty trailer out there was more important than telling me or asking me if the trailer was empty or not. So yeah, guys, that kind of upset me a little bit. There we go. Little bit of sugar. Give me a little bit of sugar. All right, let's set that right there. It is freaking warm in this truck this morning. Not just warm, but like ridiculously freaking, I don't know what the hell's going on with this shit. It's like very humid in the truck this morning. I'm getting tired of this this window shade. I don't know if I like that damn thing or not. All right. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this pre-trip out of the way, and we're gonna head on down the road. I'll see you guys when I get to, where the hell say we're going? Ace Hardware? Yeah, Ace Hardware, Jackson, Georgia. All right, I'll see you there. All right, guys, I am really trying to make some videos here. The more I try to make videos, the harder it seems to be. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's currently 2:10 p.m. How much time do I have left on my clock here? Okay, so I got 5 hours left to drive. I could make it all the way up there to Pageland today if they get me out of here fast enough, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm thinking by the time that I get going down the road, I'm gonna have to find me a place to park. And there's quite a few places that I can park, but actually being able to park and go take a shower, because I need a flipping shower tonight, is gonna be a pain in the ass. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what's going on, because as it stands right now, I'm sitting here in a dock door, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I don't understand why I'm sitting in a freaking dock door when I should be doing dropping hooks. Doesn't make any sense. But I need to stop somewhere along my route to get fuel. And within 144 miles, I could probably go 163 and only have like less than 100 miles to drive tomorrow. How many miles did I drive today? Let's take a gander, shall we? So far today, 313 miles. So I need to do another 100 miles at least. At least another 100 to get my 400 miles in today. But anyways, so I'm gonna sit here and, oh, excuse me. I'm gonna sit here and, I don't know, maybe find something to snack on. Maybe get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to kind of tide me over till dinner. So yeah, that's the plan. Oh my goodness, what is up, everybody? Woo! Today has definitely been a crazy freaking day. From, wait, what the hell I got on my shirt? But anyways, from leaving up here in South Carolina, going down to Georgia, and then coming right back to South Carolina again, well, I get here to my stopping point tonight, which is at a Flying J over in Blacksburg, right? You guys probably know which one I'm talking about. It's got the tire mart and all the stuff in here. Well, I get in here looking for a place to park, right? And I'm like, okay, well, since I'm already here, let me kind of check and see, you know, if they got paid parking. I don't mind paying for parking, as long as they've got enough, you know, enough parking and whatever. Well, they had 19 spots that hadn't been paid for yet. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just crawl into one, right? So I turn around down here at the little turnaround spot, and all of a sudden I hear kaboom. My head just like, what the hell, man? Come on, really? Are we really gonna play this game today? So I'm like, all right, well, let me just crawl over here real quick. So I come over here and, you know, behind the fuel islands, pull up back into a damn parking spot, and I'm like, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead and pay. So I went inside, paid for a spot, came back out, and immediately called Schneider Emergency Maintenance. Now, here's the situation with Schneider Emergency Maintenance, okay? They got two different lines. They've got one for mechanical, and then they've got one for tire service, right? So if you go and you call the one for tire service, you're gonna get a hold of Goodyear. Goodyear apparently is not allowed to come onto this lot because there's a tire mart here, and Pilot and Flying J are like, nah, hell no, you ain't coming on this lot. You're not coming on this lot at all. So guess what? This is what these guys decide to do. They decide to try to bully me to leave my safe space, which is basically what I would call it, a safe space, a buffer zone, right? They want me to leave my buffer zone when I've only got like less than 30 minutes, less than an hour left on my 14-hour clock. Go over here and park on the side of the road somewhere so they can change out this tire. Well, here's the situation. If I do that, guess what happens to me? I lose my spot over here. Even though I paid for it, I lose my spot because some jackass is going to come over here, they're going to crawl into this spot, and they're not going to pay for it. That's how that works. And these over there at SEM, not SEM themselves, but the people over at Goodyear, they don't understand this. They don't understand hours of service. They don't understand that if you move from a spot and you don't have personal conveyance, you don't have split sleeper, you don't have none of that, and you move from a spot, you're going to get a violation if you run out of hours. My 14 clock does not stop, ladies and gentlemen. It does not stop. It does not stop until that 10-hour break is complete. Once that 10-hour break is up, then I can move all I want for the next 14 hours. Guys, man, I'm telling you, I'm this close, this freaking close to giving up the ghost and saying, hell no, I'm leaving. Because it's ridiculous the amount of crap that you got to go through just for a simple service. Here's the kicker, okay? This is what really set me off. It wasn't just that. It was the fact that I'm like, well, so they canceled that one, right? They canceled that one because the guy wasn't going to come on the yard. That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to. There's another tire place over here. So that we hung up. I'm thinking to myself, let me call him back. So I called him back, get another lady there, another person, and I was saying, look, well, there's another tire place right here. Why don't y'all call them and get a replacement tire from them and have them bring it to me? Oh, Lord, guys. So she's like, I don't know if they're on our list. I'm like, well, can you check? Like, that's the next obvious thing, right? Check to make sure they're on the list. Southern Tire Mart is on the list because I remember Southern Tire Mart is one of the few companies that will work with Schneider out here on the road for road service. SFI uses Tire Mart quite a bit for their accounts as well. So why wouldn't Schneider use an SFI approved tire replacement company, like Tire Mart. Do we know why they wouldn't? No, there's no reason why they wouldn't, right? So anyways, I go down there, and of course, you know, I'm standing there, and whoever it is on the other line calls, and the guy is looking up tires and stuff like that, and he tells this person what tires are in the inventory. They basically shut every tire down. They don't have a Schneider approved tire in their inventory over here. Goodyear tires and probably Continentals or something like that. One of those tires will probably work, but no, those two tires, they don't have those kind of tires. They've got BF Goodrich, they've got Michelin's, and another type of tire, which I didn't hear exactly what it was. But if you've got a tire, okay, if you've got a tire in the inventory that will fit this trailer, which is a 295 75R 22.5 tire, if you've got a tire that will fit, put it on the freaking trailer and let's go. It's not that difficult. Oh my goodness. People, I'm telling you, there's no common sense to it. Like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I want you guys to make it make sense to me. Why would they refuse? Because of a tire? Because of how much the tire costs? Does it really matter? Does it really matter that much? I mean, I know you guys are trying to save on fuel and stuff by not allowing us to idle when it's freaking 100 and some degrees outside. But do you really have to refuse us getting a tire for a trailer that's got product on it that you need delivered? You're really going to fuss about that? I would love for the president and CEO to watch this video, because I can tell you right now, if he did, he may think, well, maybe this driver has some insight of what's going on out here on the road. Maybe I should take a little bit more initiative and actually go and visit with some of these drivers and ask them, well, what kind of problems do you have out on the road that we can address and maybe work through that if future problems like this arise. But I guarantee you, I'm not going to get a call from the president or CEO from Schneider, and they're not going to talk to me because I'm a little peon. At least that's the way I feel anyways. The only person that doesn't treat me like that's my driver leader. I mean, she's forced to sometimes, but that's only because the higher ups over there just freaking got their heads so far up their butt sides. Oh, I'm absolutely tired of this shit, man. I really am. I'm really freaking close, bro. Oh, it's the dumbest crap in the world. They won't let you take the truck home if you're even over 100 miles away. They won't let you take the truck home, which don't make any damn sense. And I know that they have the reasons behind it. They're dumb reasons, but they're reasons. Well, one of them's not dumb. Like, say if a driver goes home and cleans out his truck and just leaves it there, well, that's a problem. I can understand that one, right? But I'm going to do it. If I'm going to quit, I'm going to take the truck home, clean out my stuff, and take the truck right back to Schneider. I only live an hour and a half away, but I don't want to have to drive it every single time that I go to the house, because sometimes I got to spend 3 hours in the car going one direction and 3 hours coming back the other direction. Well, at least my wife does. And we got to do that twice. She's got to do that twice. Once going down, or once coming up, once going down, coming back up, and coming back down again. I only got to do it once a month. She's got to do it twice a month. Yeah, and it's ridiculous. I think that's how it goes, right? Yeah, she's got to do it. She's got to drive up and back twice, actually 4 times. She got to drive up, drive back, that's once, and then she got to drive up again, and then drive back. That's 2 times. She got to do it twice a month. I've only got to do it once, down and back. That's it. She got to drive down and back to get me. Oh, it is very, very upsetting. And I'm tired. I don't even feel like going and taking a shower tonight. I need one, but I just don't feel like gathering up all my crap and waiting on a shower. Because now I've been spending all my time on the goddamn phone. I wasted all my time on the damn phone or waiting for phone calls. I wanted to relax, and I can't relax. I can't, because of ignorance. Oh, these people, man, they have no friggin' clue. The mechanic knew. The SM mechanic, they know. They know how it works. But these other clowns, they don't know, they just don't freaking know, man. Like, they have no idea what's going on out here. I like the first, and people are not as nice as everybody thinks they are. They're not all peaches and cream out here on the road. I can tell you that right now. You leave this spot, I can guarantee you somebody gonna take this spot and they ain't gonna give it back. They're gonna be like, oh, tough shit, you left. You snooze, you lose. And then I'm gonna be out of spot and out of $18 in points. Because that's what I spent my money on, or my points on. 1,800 points just to get a damn spot. It's $18, 1,800 points. It's ridiculous. You know how long it takes me to get 1,800 freaking points with Schneider on pilot card? Because they want to use every other little mom and pop out there, like the Quick Trips and the Circle K's and the Casey's. They don't use Pilot and Flying J anymore, apparently. I mean, they do, but it's few and far between. This is the first time that I've actually had, the second time, I've actually had 2 fuel ups from a Pilot or Flying J company back to back. So it takes forever to get your points back. And Pilot and Flying J, they don't stack their points like Love's does. Love's continues their points over from the following month. So you get, +4 or +5 points every time you fill up the following month, starting at the beginning of the month. Pilot and Flying J, they don't do that shit. But that's besides the point, right? That's not even really a big issue. I mean, I could have paid for parking out of my own pocket. I don't mind as long as nobody bothers me in the middle of the night, right? All I want to do, there's a show, a season 2 of Wednesday. I'm trying to watch that. Y'all probably like, what the hell? You're watching that crap? Guys, I'm telling you right now, I like to relax. And shows like Dexter, Quantum Leap, freaking How I Met Your Mother and stuff like that. I let it go in the background while I'm sitting there kind of looking on Facebook or whatever, because I'm not able to do that during the daytime because I'm driving. During the regular hours, I'm driving. I don't have time to look at my phone when I'm driving. You're not supposed to look at your phone anyway, so I don't touch it. I may glance at it when I stop somewhere, like stop at, at maybe fuel up or stop at a shipper or receiver somewhere. I may grab the phone up and say, oh, somebody's trying to get a hold of me, maybe text them back and say, hey, I'll text you later or whatever, and then leave it alone. It's just, people just don't understand, man. They just don't understand. I know some of y'all do. Some of y'all are very understanding. You understand how this whole situation works, how this whole thing works. I'm tired, guys. I really am. I got 50 minutes before I go to bed. 50 minutes out of 4 hours. 50 minutes out of 4 hours left. I wasn't going to take a 12-hour break. I was going to do a 10-hour break. But I can't do that because I was on the phone for most of my break. I had to fix my dinner while I was on the phone and scarf it down real fast just so I could walk down there for them to tell me, well, they're not going to allow us to put a tire on there because we don't have the right tires. Well, then I got to walk all the way back up here? And walking's not the problem, guys. It's the fact that I wasted my time going down there, right? The walking's not the problem. I walk down the damn road and back and be fine with it. Fine and dandy with it. But no, I walk down there and waste my freaking time. I had my 1 soda for the day. I got to drink some water now. But anyways, guys, I'm hoping that you guys understand that this is what life is like. I told you guys from the beginning I was going to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly of this whole thing. And this is the ugly side of it. This is what happens when you're out here on the road and crap happens. This is stuff you got to deal with on a daily basis a lot of times. I have a buddy that works for Hirschbach. Oh, what? I just want to puke every time I say the words. But anyways, he's over there working for those scumbags. And he's saying he's making money. Well, yeah, he might be making money now. But I guarantee you, at some point down the line, he ain't going to make any money. And he's going to be looking for another job. Because once they figure out that, once they figure out that he likes to follow too close, because he does, if you're less than 250 feet away from the person in front of you, you're wrong. That's where that little sensor goes off at. 250 feet away from you, that sensor goes off. If somebody pulls in front of you, that sensor goes off and says, hey, you ain't supposed to be that close, especially when you're on the throttle. If you got cruise control on, it automatically slows you down, okay? Lets them get up there about 400 or 500 feet in front of you, and then you're like, you can adjust from there, right? But if you're on the throttle, you got your cruise control off. If you got your foot down on the throttle, that thing goes off at 250 feet, beginning at 250 feet. And eventually they're gonna figure that out, and they got the inward facing cameras and the outward facing camera on their trucks, the lytics, and it's gonna record whatever he's doing, and it's gonna record what's in front of him, and they're gonna call him up and be like, hey man, sorry, but this month you're not getting your safety bonus this month. You're following too close. And then he's gonna end up with a damn $700 check after driving 3,000 miles. And that's not what happened to me, guys. I know exactly what happened. This is exactly what happened. When I went to California and back, I had a box of Cheez-Its in my hand. A box of freaking Cheez-Its, okay? That stupid camera goes off every single time that you get over to that line over here, even close, even a foot away from that damn line. That stupid camera picks up when that lane departure goes off. It picks that shit up, and that fucking camera starts recording you. Well, apparently I had a box of Cheez-Its in my hand. Oh, fucking well, it's food. It's a box of Cheez-Its. I can drive with a box of Cheez-Its in my hand. It's not that big of a deal. I've done it many, many times. I haven't done it lately. I ain't got no Cheez-Its on the truck. I try to eat before, you know? I'm out here with Schneider. I'm trying to do everything right here, okay? Even though I was doing everything right over there, you know, I don't have my phone in my hand. I'm not putting my foot up on the freaking dash like this right here, which, okay, hold on. Yeah, that's not good. But anyways, put my foot up on the dash. I don't do that shit. I don't wear flip-flops while I'm fucking driving. I wear shoes when I'm driving. I don't wear flip-flops or sandals or Crocs or whatever they're fucking wearing nowadays. I sure as hell don't put my damn foot up on the dash, and I don't watch YouTube videos with my foot up on the dash going down the road while playing Angry Birds on my phone. I don't do it. You just don't do it. And I see it every freaking day. Every single day somebody's on that phone doing this right here. Not even paying attention to the family in the car in front of them. I'm trying to do things right over here. And that may kill a lot of you guys. That may burn your asses up. And I don't care. I don't care. Because I'm trying to do what's right for me. But I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here if the bullshit keeps on sliding my way. Because I don't want it. They can have their bullshit. They can keep it. They can keep it all uphill. They can flush it somebody else's way. Quit flushing it my way. When I've got an issue, like a tire issue, let's fix it. Let's get it worked out and fix it. It's not that hard. I'm not going to move from the spot that I'm at. I don't feel safe moving from the spot that I'm at. This is where I'm at. It's a safety issue. It's a safety issue and a log violation issue. I'm not moving this truck off of the property that I'm on if there's a tire place here already that can fix this tire. I'm not doing it. Now, could I creep over there? Yes, I could creep over there. Will I creep over there? No. And the reason why is because it's a little bit further than I'd like to go. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is I'm not going on duty to go over there. Not when I'm out of hours. I'm not doing it. You can go on duty, you just can't drive, right? That's the whole thing. But see, if I go on duty, that resets my clock. That means I gotta start my 10-hour break over again. And then, right, me and my driver leader are gonna have a conversation in the morning. And yeah, it's not gonna be a good day for any of us. Because the conversation is going to be like, well, why did you move when you were already on your 10-hour break? And of course, I'm going to explain it to her. She'll understand, you know, my driver leader, she'll understand. She will. But she'll also be a little upset. Probably not as much as I'm upset, but she'll probably be a little upset about the whole situation. We'll have to figure out something else, you know, for me to pick up tomorrow for a load or whatever. But the point is, I don't want to have to put her into that position to have to find me another load. I don't have another load on me right now. I've got this load and that's it. But I don't want to have to put her in a position of pushing out my time to find another load. Even further, then I'm going to have to push it out in the morning already. That's the issue. That's one of the issues. Another one of the. And I know this rant is going on a little bit longer than it should. But I got to get all of it out. I've got to get all of it out. All of it. Because if I don't, it's going to eat me up all freaking night. And I'm telling you, I do not want to be sitting awake thinking of what I'm going to freaking say to people tomorrow when I can just get it all out on camera tonight. It's fresh in my mind. I may end up doing another video tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe. Another video, you know, explaining the whole situation in a whole new light, because after I wake up tomorrow, my mind's going to be clear and I'm going to be able to think a little bit more rationally, okay? So, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what tomorrow will bring, right? And I got my fan on right now, and it's actually feeling pretty good. I kind of like it. I got the AC on back here a little bit. It's actually feeling pretty good. I don't know what the temperature is right now. Let's see what the temperature is. Oh, 78 degrees. It's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping. Perfect. I may be able to turn that off and keep this on tonight, and that's it. Because last night I did that. I was able to turn that off, keep this on, and I stayed nice and cool all night. When I woke up this morning, on the other hand, wasn't so nice. I started sweating and feeling sticky. I didn't like that. All right, so I don't know. We just have to wait and see what's going on tomorrow morning. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys do like these videos. I'm really trying to put videos out. I'm putting them out once a week on Mondays, and the reason I'm doing this is so you guys get the whole thing all week long. You see what's going on in like a 1 hour to 2 hour video. That way you guys get a picture of how things actually are on the road. Because if you do it in segments throughout the week, it's very difficult to upload, especially when I got to render this. I got to render this tomorrow because I got things I got to edit in, edit out. I don't like to edit. I hate editing. I think it's the abomination from hell to edit an hour or 2 hour long videos, or hour or 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, whatever, how many ever videos that I've got. Segments sometimes are really freaking long, and I got to sit there and just piece out every little thing. Gets a little annoying after a while. Okay, so I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna promise anything, but I'm gonna try to get videos out a little bit faster. Like well, I probably have it uploaded. Saturday, but it won't come out until Monday morning. Okay, so just to let you guys know that. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. All right, guys, let me turn that off for just a second. I'm gonna doctor up this coffee that I got up here at the Pilot, and then as soon as I do that, I'm gonna do this pre-trip, and then we're gonna head out. So, I got it for free. I got the coffee for free. Free coffee. You gotta love free coffee, right? Grab some sugar. Oh, this morning it actually happened, guys. I got the satisfaction of watching people from the Pilot shop, or the Pilot store here, the tire place. I got the pleasure of actually watching them move people out the damn way. Oh, it was a beautiful thing. Anyways. All right, so let's see here. We started that pre-trip 5 minutes ago. So 50, 55, 7:05. So let's say we'll leave here by 7:15. We go over here, trip plan. There's a reason. There's a reason you trip plan. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's delete the driver brakes. Yes. There's many spots now here. There, Walmart, 83 miles. And this freaking thing right here needs to hurry up. Okay, I need to delete that. Why does that want me to do that? Stop it. I said delete the driver brakes, not add one in. If you guys watched the entire video last night, refresh. Why is it doing that? I said delete it. Oh, all right, while it's doing that, let's go check on this tire, shall we? It's still on there. That stupid brake is still on there. I gotta put that back on the inside there. All right. People ask me, why do I thump the steer tire? Well, I've had problems with steer tires before too, so make sure that it's all good. I just don't want to pop any more damn tires. You know, it's been 3.5 years since I've actually popped a tire. It's incredible, right? Brakes look fine. And you got your AC, Alright, got your air dryer, clutch fan, fan belt, alternator, starters down over here, blower, radiator hoses up here, radiator housing. And check your to make your air filters not clogged. Radiator fluid looks pretty good. All the AC lines here look fine. Shock absorber looks fine. Leaf spring, U-bolts, brake chamber, slack adjuster. Down here in the brakes, you guys can see them. Brakes are fine. The brakes are supposed to last the entirety of the truck. Supposed to, anyways. You got your lugs and all that stuff down here. Make sure your hub seal's good. Make sure there's no cracks or illegal welds or anything in your rim. Make sure your valve stem covers here. Make sure your valve stem is there. Make sure you got plenty of washer fluid, which we do. Then you just want to take a look at the overall side of the truck right here, and the headlight assembly. Make sure you got your mirrors. Make sure your hood's mounted properly. Make sure your bumper's on and your tag is there. Same with the other side over here. You got a few other parts that you got to look at though. Got your fuel water separator right here. Power steering. Looks good. Steering linkage or steering shaft right here. It comes out. You see it comes out of the cab right there, right? Make sure there's no slack in it, like a lot of slack in it. Make sure this is secure right here. Make sure you have an air filter in there that's clean. It looks pretty good. Got your fuel level cap or your fuel filler cap right here, or not fuel, oil, and then you got your dipstick right here, which I just checked it a little while ago, and it's fine. I checked it before I started it up because I had to start it up to move it to go get this tire changed on this trailer. Coolant level right here. Sure it's good. Make sure your drag link is good. Your pitman arm's good. I like to try to pull on that just a little bit. Twist that a little bit there. Make sure your brakes are good on this side. Make sure your brake chamber's good. Slack adjuster. It's a little dirty because they just did a PM on it. Make sure your tires are good. Alright. And as you're coming around this side right here, make sure you got your mirror here good. Make sure the window's good, door's good. You can even open this up and check your seal and make sure it's good. Which it is. It's not whistling at me when I go down the road, so I'm fine with that. Make sure you got your cap for your depth. You can even check the... I've already had it running this morning, so that's kind of like redundant. They put those panels back on there. Yeah, they put them back on. Alright. Make sure your fuel cap is good. Make sure you've got the seal in it. Alright. Check the side of the cab, make sure there's nothing wrong with it. Your air lines are good. Electrical line's good. Let me go ahead and turn this back on real quick. There we go. That noise gets kind of irritating after a while. All right. Make sure push that in, make sure it's good there. Come around over here. Make sure you're, probably can't see it in the camera, but make sure your locking jaws are around the kingpin. Make sure no dangly airlines back there. There's a problem with this right here. It's not sitting right. So when I actually stop, I'm going to put some wire on it or something to keep that from moving around. All right. This side of the trailer's good. We're still in position. Oh yeah. Make sure your air lines aren't leaking on the tire here. The air inflation system. Make sure none of them are leaking. They'll whistle if they leak. Make sure you got mud flaps. Make sure your brakes and everything are good under here. Make sure there are no hanging bits. I see videos of that crap all the time. Things are hanging all the time. Yeah, everything good there. Make sure your lights right here are working. This right here is an ABS light. You got your marker light. Make sure your marker lights are working back here. Blinkers, 4 ways. Make sure if you're loaded, make sure you got your seal on here. Make sure the door latches are good. The hinges are good. Make sure you got your license plate. I actually saw a trailer with a license. It wasn't a license plate. It was actually a it was actually a piece of plastic wrapped over a piece of paper with the numbers on it. That's not gonna work. And that was a Schneider trailer too. Same thing with this side right here. Oh yeah, that's a brand new tire. Nice. Brand new virgin rubber. Everything good under there. Brake chambers aren't hanging down, bouncing around. Air lines are up where they're supposed to be. You got the spring on it up there. You got your side skirt here, your wind dampener. Your blinkers are working. Side of the trailer, make sure it's looking good, fine. See no damages. Oh yeah, nothing like the smell of piss first thing in the morning. Make sure the locking pins are in. Make sure that little cotter pin's in there. Make sure you got your gravel guards. Oh yeah, everything looking good. So far, everything's looking good. Make sure you do the same thing with this side right here, fuel cap, right? The fuel cap. All right. Make sure all this stuff's locked down. We don't want the hood flying up on us driving down the road. That wouldn't be a pretty picture. All right, open this up. See, got to put this back in here just like that. All right, now I said I was going to put that on here, right? We have that wire. Like this right here. See how that's like that? It doesn't fit down in there. So take you some wire, wrap it around a couple times. It ain't going nowhere now. The little hanger's not, that's the wrong handle for it. Yes, it's the wrong handle for it. Okay. All right. Yes, delete that brake. I don't know why it's not letting me delete the brake. Start it up here a little bit. I got to get some airflow. Whew, Lord have mercy. I'm going to have to set my next available time the old-fashioned way if it keeps doing this. All right, guys. So I will get with you when I get back down to Walmart. I got to go get some fuel. And yeah. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so we made it to the Walmart. Freaking noisy ass shit. Made it to the Walmart over here. We just dropped our loaded trailer. We're fixing to pick up our empty. Hopefully, see, it doesn't even, let me go see if it's empty. It's actually empty real quick. Because we know how Walmart likes to play, right? Freaking noisy out here. We're actually a little bit high. Let's go back here real quick and we got to move this. We got to slide the tandems a little bit. Let's set that right there for just a second. Let's see if she's actually empty. Well, look at that. Ugh. A Walmart trailer we really don't have to clean out. I got a little bit of stuff in here. I mean, I don't have to sweep it. I can just come up here and look at this. A little bit of, oh, that ain't gonna come out of there. A little bit of that stuff right there. But look at that. A trailer we didn't have to clean out. Thank you, Walmart. You can't take this stuff right here off. Do you see this right here? Look at this crap on here all the time. Just extra crap, right? All right. There we go. Oh, not closed yet. Not closed yet. Well, so far so good. Got the mud flaps. Tires feel solid. It does have the air system on it, so we should be good with that. I don't see any damage on the outside that could cause any major problems. We are a little high back here, so we got to drop the trailer some. But other than that, I think we should be good. I got to do one more check. I got to do one more check. And then we should be good to roll. I want to do one more thing. So TA 199146. All right, let me go do this last little check, and then we should be able to get on our way up to Charlotte, which is where our next load's at. All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls. Oh. Oh. I'll tell y'all something. I'm not impressed with Schneider right now. I'm really not. Yesterday was pretty bad, you know, considering that, or last night was pretty bad, considering that I had that flat. And then I found out today, which I know I'm gonna kick myself in the teeth for saying this, but I found out today that Schneider is gonna be getting inward facing cameras. And they're trying to present it to their drivers like it's something spectacular. But y'all know me, right? You know my feelings towards the driver facing cameras, right? My thing is the driver facing cameras should only be used if there's an accident. That's it. If you're the cause of an accident, or there's an accident and it's not your fault, the camera should be able to say that it's not your fault. Or if it is your fault, then so be it. The camera's going to say it's your fault. But once again, we're faced with another dilemma here. Do I want to keep working for Schneider after the cameras are put in? Do I want to keep working for Schneider before the cameras put in? Because they're supposed to be implementing it, what they say, the September. So next month. Next month. How about that? And a friend of mine, he's like, I told you they were going to get those cameras. You didn't know. You had no flipping clue they were going to get cameras. You just flapping your gums about how supposedly there's a new law in place that's been signed into law that every truck driver out there is supposed to get cameras now, or every driver is supposed to have cameras now. Come on, you didn't know. I don't think anybody knew, to be honest with you, except for maybe 200 people plus the people in the office. They had 200 people test these cameras. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I guarantee you they were paid to test these cameras. It's a pilot program, right? So they were paid to test these cameras and say something good about these cameras. They were paid probably pretty damn good to do it too, because they sure as hell didn't ask me to do it. I'd have told them where to stick it, because I'm not gonna deal with those cameras. I'm just not gonna do it. So I'm kind of torn right now of what I should do, whether I should stay with Schneider for a little bit longer and see where this plays out, or retire, or go to a different company, one that doesn't have the inward facing cameras. Because like I said before, guys, I've dealt with these things before. They're very intrusive. People say that they don't record you unless, you know, you have a hard break or something, but I know that to be bullshit. So what else can I say? They're used. I'm telling you right now, Schneider is going to use them to spy on their driver. They're going to be just like rail transport. They're going to spy on their drivers. They're going to spy on their drivers. They're going to spy on their drivers because they don't trust their drivers. Because if they trusted the drivers, they wouldn't put these forward or these driver-facing cameras in the trucks. If they trusted the drivers, they don't trust the driver. Here's what you do. Okay, this is what you do. So you get rid of the troublemaker, the people who are consistently getting in accidents, or who have really had a bad accident and it's their fault. You know it's their fault. You get rid of those people and you won't have any problem. But if you keep implementing stupid rules like putting this camera in this truck supposedly facing the driver, but I'm telling you right now, it's going to be facing this seat over here, and it's going to be facing the bunk back here, and that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem for a lot of people, because not only do they say that it's blurred out over here and back here, that's a bold-faced lie right there in itself, okay? And if you're just concentrating on the driver, well, that's all fine and well, but that's not good if there's AI involved, because the AI is going to be like, well, he's yawning, or he's squinting, or something. It's going to say something that's going to get him in trouble. Him or her, it's going to get him in trouble. They may reach down to grab a drink of water or God forbid they pick up something like this right here and take a drink of it, and that stupid camera goes off and says, oh, he's towing on it. I reach over sometimes and grab this. Back itches. I gotta scratch my back. So sometimes I'll reach over, you know, with my right hand and grab that stick and do that right there as I'm going down the road and watching the road. I'm still watching the road. I'm still seeing what's going on. Do you want me to pull over somewhere and scratch my back? I ain't got time for all that. I got to go. If I'm in the middle of a damn traffic jam or going down the road and ain't nobody in front of me, which most of the time there's somebody in front of me, but they're way down the road, I reach over and grab this thing right here and scratchy real quick on the outside of my shirt as I'm looking down the road, because I'm still looking down the damn road. Is that gonna be a problem? Sometimes I keep snacks, like, let me show you. Sometimes I keep snacks like this right here up there on the dash. Uh-oh, I'm holding it like this in my hand. What is that in his hand? Is it a cell phone? Oh, he's got a cell phone in his hand, guys. Look, no, it's a freaking wrap. It's a something to snack on while I'm going down the damn road. It's just another thing for them to basically bully people. That's all it is. Just another reason to spy on somebody in the truck. They can't see what's going on in this truck, and it drives them fucking nuts because they can't see what their drivers are doing. They know they're out here talking on their phones with their headsets and everything. They know it, but they can't see them do it. They can't catch them doing it unless they got that camera spying on them. They gotta have that. They gotta have big brother right there or big sister looking at them. Guys, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I do things I'm not supposed to sometimes. But in all reality, there's a lot of us that do things we're not supposed to. All of us do things we're not supposed to. None of us are perfect. Mistakes are made sometimes. You know, we got to live with it. But just because a few people do something stupid doesn't mean that you gotta punish the rest of the group. Mass punishment is something that the military uses for training. Companies should not be using mass punishment to punish their damn drivers, because that's exactly what they're doing. They're punishing the mass for the causes and the problems of the few. It's just like with personal conveyance and split sleep. Like they don't do split sleeper. Why? Your drivers would be a lot happier. They'd make a lot more money. It'd be easier for them to get down the road and find a place to park after they've been sitting in a dock door for 8 hours. I mean, why not? You split sleeper. If not just the whole thing, just the part that pauses your 14-hour clock if you're sitting in the dock longer than 2 hours. That's all I want it for. The hell with the rest of it. I don't care about doing a split. Just give me the part of it that pauses the damn 14-hour clock. I'll be happy with that. And personal conveyance, guys, come on. Think about it for a second. How many people have actually used personal conveyance? How many people have actually used? I've only used it maybe twice in the past 3.5 years. Well, 3 times if you count when Rail had me use personal conveyance, because that's what they do. They use it to their advantage, not to your advantage. So when they keep you in a dock door past, you know, your 14-hour clock or whatever, Rail Transport says, oh, well, you can personal conveyance over to the closest place, and if you can't find any parking there, just give us a call back and we'll see if we can't find something a little bit closer. That's so stupid. Really? I just find that shit a little bit annoying. Not just a little bit. I find it a lot annoying. The camera thing, guys, look, I'm talking to you guys in front of GoPro, okay? That's a whole different situation. I'm recording myself from a GoPro. I have no problems doing that. I'm surrounded by cameras anyways all day long. But the fact of the matter is, I don't have one pointed at me like a freaking loaded gun all day long. You know how stressful that shit is? Knowing that stupid thing's sitting there, and at any given point, they can sit there and watch you and say, oh, well, you're distracted. You were sitting there scratching your ear. You're a distracted driver. You're scratching your ear like this. Like I did that one time in the Hirschbach truck, sitting there scratching my ear like this, because I mean, it was really itching, right? And the thing, you're distracted. Oh, I'm not distracted. I'm sitting there scratching my ear. It itched. I scratched. Anyways, guys, so I'm trying to make these videos as short as I can. It's not happening it's not happening like I want it to. This whole situation has become extremely volatile because now I've got to find another place to go work. Someplace where I'm not going to be monitored all the time. I don't need a babysitter. I'm 47 years old. I don't need that. I know what I'm doing out here on the road. I don't need a 24 hours a day, 7 days a week babysitter. I just don't need it. All right, good morning, everybody. I've been kind of sitting here looking at my trip plan for the day. We got 473 miles to my fuel stop. So we're gonna stop there and get fuel. And So yeah, we're gonna stop and get fuel, and that's where I'm gonna stop for the night. They actually expected me to drive 529 miles today. This is what's so stupid about this, right? They're getting dumb. Like, this is getting really freaking dumb. So they expect me to drive 530 miles. So yeah, they wanted me to drive 529 miles and then turn around and drive another 80 miles to go pick up a load. Now, they wanted me to do this on the same day. I got news for them, ladies and gentlemen. I got news for them. I'm not a freaking robot. And it seems like the crap's just getting dumber and dumber. The longer I stay here, the dumber it gets. But yeah, it seems like the longer I stay here, the dumber it gets. So, and they tried to pull a rail on me last night. They tried to pull a rail transport on me last night. You know how ballsy that is? Let me get out here and do this damn pre-trip real quick. All right. Good evening, everybody. So I made it up here to Connecticut. Not quite happy about the whole situation, but it is what it is. They took the load off of me that I wanted them to take off last night, and I got about 40 miles to go. So tomorrow morning, tomorrow morning I'll get up, I'll run down, drop this load, and then go find a place to park for a 34-hour break. And then hopefully Monday, I mean, we already have a load on us starting from Monday. That way I don't have to worry about overnight and weekend problems. So I'm gonna try to get some. I'll try to get this load off tomorrow. Monday we're gonna pick up another load, but I'm gonna edit this video tomorrow. Matter of fact, probably a couple of videos. Edit these videos tomorrow, or this video tomorrow. Get it out not this Monday, but the following Monday. And I think I'm a week ahead right now, so that's actually a positive thing, right? I'm gonna check this one more time. I might even run down here and see if I can't get yeah, something went wrong. Try it again. It says 38 spaces available. It was a lot more than that earlier. I don't know. I'll go back down here and see if it works. If it doesn't work, then I don't know what to tell them. I'm not paying for parking if I don't have to. So I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I'm going to bed, and they kiss my ass. Okay, that's all there is to it. It's $22 a night here for parking, which is highway fucking robbery. It shouldn't be that much. Shouldn't even be fucking any paid parking at all. But this is fucking New England, so I won't have to worry about it anymore. If I gotta pay for parking, I think Schneider should pay for the damn parking. That's what I think. You know what? I'm done for the night. All right. So, personally, I don't see anything wrong with this trailer. So, we're set up right. You guys can see right here. We're good. We can pick it up right there. I'm looking around. I don't see anything wrong with this trailer at all. Like, I've checked the frame. It says something was bent or broken or something, but I haven't seen anything that is wrong. I mean, the tires they're okay. I think what they're talking about is this piece right here, because it's bent. See how it's bent? So I'm thinking that's probably what they're talking about. And as far as being dirty goes, I mean, that can be blown out with a leaf blower. That's not that big of an issue. But I don't see any problems with it at all. I mean, look at this. Somebody's tail light there, right? Not mine. Not this trailer. It looks fine. I mean, I don't see any problem with this trailer whatsoever. It's looks pretty good to me. It does. It looks pretty good to me. I'll just have to blow it out. It's not that big of a deal. All right. check the fifth wheel, make sure we're nice and coupled to it, because that's what we do. All right, we're coupled. Landing gears up off the ground a little bit. I see lights down the side of the trailer. That's a good sign, right? Okay, air lines are connected. Now, we hop up in here real quick, hit this trailer hold button. Marker light's good. ABS light's off. It's not wet outside right now. That's the reason the ABS light's off. There's no what do you call it in the system? Water. All right. Brake lights work. Friggin' blinkers work. Marker lights up there work. Marker light here works. Got the marker and the blinker here that works. I saw the other side. It's fine, guys. It's fine. You're probably like, well, why in the hell is he taking his time today? He normally in a hurry. Well, I'm taking a 34-hour reset starting today, so I'm trying to waste a little clock time. All right. Plus, I get paid for it anyways. All righty then. Let's go ahead and set that up there. Climb up. Let's take a look on the inside here. Well, it doesn't look like anything's broken in here. Got some corn in here. All right. So typically when I'm doing pre-trip inspections and everything on trailers, what I'm generally looking for is really big damage. Damage that damage that you can spot from a distance. Damage that will impede my ability to pick up or deliver a product. And to be honest with you, I haven't really found too many trailers out there with that kind of damage. So, I mean, sometimes you just got to roll with what you got. Let me go ahead and you have to use a whole hand, sir. Not 2 fingers, sir. You know where you can take those 2 fingers, right? Anyways. All right. 4 points of contact. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. All right. So, we're going with trailer number TA 157539. 39. Submit. Empty. Empty. And we're going to keep this trailer till the 11th. So save. Hold on just a second here. Let's unplug that. Pop that off of there. And wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. We're right there. All right. Let's have this tablet. Go clickety-clack. Done. Done. Submit. All right. Turn that off. Close that out. Submit that. Skippity scap. Skip that. Skip that. Work job completed. Fleur. All right. So we got, okay. So we're going to, it says 45 miles from where we're at. So that TA's only got, I really don't want to go there. I really don't want to go there because I know what's going to happen. They're going to have all paid parking. All paid. It's going to be all paid. And then I'm going to get mad. Oh, okay. Close that out. Reviewed. Activate. So yeah, guys, I think we're going to navigate on that. Yeah. I think we're good, guys. I really do. I think we're set. So I'm gonna head down the road real quick, and I'll see you guys when we stop. Okay, everybody. So this week has been a devil. It really, really, really has. Really, this week has definitely been a devil. I'm working towards an end goal, like I've been saying plenty of times, right? Working towards an end goal. And basically my end goal at this point is to get into my own truck, because I'm tired of being told what I have to do. I'm absolutely sick of it. I was told that apparently I don't have a say in what I do, where I go, anything like that. I can request to go somewhere. Like say when I had my son on the truck, I requested to, see if they could get me a load going to Texas, which they did. But after that, it was pretty much, all up to them. And that's fine. That's fine. Because it's their company, right? They can pretty much do whatever they want. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. What bothers me is the fact that they treated last month and this month, I feel like that, and especially this month so far, they have definitely treated me like a number. And of course, my buddy that I talk to all the time, he says, yeah, no company, treats you like a human being. They treat you like a number, every single one of them. Well, they probably do. I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying for once in the career that I've had so far, this short career that I've had, I would love to be able to say that I wasn't just a number on a load or a driver board. Why does it do that? Make sure that's right. Yep. So yeah, for once, I would like to, be treated with some respect. But I'm sure the next company I go for, that I go to is probably not going to do that either. So, but it is what it is. So I kind of got to roll with the punches. And like my buddy said, the only way you're not going to be treated like a number, and even then, you're still sort of treated like a number, but in order to not be treated like a number, you pretty much have to have your own authority. So there's that. But anyways, I don't know. This week has been pretty crazy. I've been on the phone with a couple of different companies, but I'm not going to say exactly who they are just yet. I don't want to rock the boat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the weigh station over there, guy. I really don't. I don't give two shits about that weigh station. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and clear this video right here. If you guys like the videos, hit the like button and subscribe button. I really appreciate you guys coming out and watching the channel. Oh yeah, so I've got a sponsor. Unfortunately, the way the sponsor works is if you guys go over there and actually get the product, put in my referral code, and yeah, you can find that link down in the description. It is Dubby Energy Drinks. Pretty good. I mean, they've got multiple flavors, and you get big tubs. Like you get a tub of it for like $40, and it's actually supposed to be really, really a good deal on it, because you get a lot in that one tub. So yeah, if you guys want to give that a try, go down into the description. It's right there. The link's right there. Just make sure you put Boss Pickle in, or yeah, Boss Pickle in. And yeah, I appreciate everything you guys do. All right, I'm out.